Hi there and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to shoot the garden reboot. So unfortunately all of the little seedlings from my previous garden died and nothing else really sprouted. So today we're going to do a garden reboot. So I hope you stay tuned to the channel. Alright, so as you can see, nothing really came up. And I think that's because I probably watered this too much. See, because the little seeds are there. They just didn't germinate. I don't know why. Can you see that? So I think what I'm gonna do is just put the dirt back in here in this bowl and mix it up again, loosen it up, and maybe wet it down a little bit and start all over. The one I'm gonna have a problem with probably is this little tray. So anyway, I'm gonna get started. Oops, missed one. There it goes. Alright, there's that one. So I've got all the dirt back in here. Let me turn the camera down a little bit so you can see a little better. So as you can see, it's very dry now. So I'm gonna add a little bit of water and mix it up so it's not quite so dry. And make sure I got all of those big clumps. I want it moist, don't want it to be all clumped together. At least that's what the videos I've watched say. So, I'm gonna give it just a little more water. Okay, I'm thinking that's probably good. Maybe just a little hair more. Mix it up some more. It got really dry while it was waiting for me to redo everything. I think that's probably pretty good right there. So I'll put this back on my dirt, or back here. I think this time I'm not going to compact them down as much, because I think that might have contributed, other than the overwatering. Maybe I had the soil compacted down too much. So this time I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put this back in that bucket and leave them nice and loose. Alrighty, I'm really liking that. That's looking good there. So these 2 rows are still going to be marigolds. So let me drag out the marigold seeds. And these are leftovers from last time. Well, this is what they look like. So this time I'm actually going to push them in there a little and cover them up. I'm going to do 1 per little tray and get them in there at least 1/4 of an inch. Okay. Oops, I lost one over there. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do an experiment with these, and I'm going to put them over here in the tree, see what happens. Alright, so that's those marigolds. And so for the other ones, I'm gonna start some garden beans. So, and these one and a half inches on the depth for the and that's what these look like, the garden beans. So I'm just gonna put that in there. That's about 1.5 inches. Don't want to compact them tight like I did last time. I think that was a mistake to do it that way. Yep. And that one needs a little extra dirt. Alright, let's start on that row. Maybe a little extra dirt for that one. Alright, so that's all of those garden beans. And I'm going to put those right there. Well, actually, I'm going to put this right here till I can label it. So the other one that I want to start in here is the peas. So I'm going to put that right there. Now keep in mind, these are Dollar Tree seeds, so I may not have any luck with these either, but I'm going to try it. So there's one more down in there. Okay. Okay. That one didn't look too good or feel too good, so I don't know about that. That one needs some more dirt in it. But it's way too loose. Okay, so these are going to overlap a little bit. Hope I can remember that. Oh, I think one more there.
Hey man, be careful. Watch out.
Alright, just smoothing a little extra dirt down, or soil, whatever you want to call it. I have extra seed, so I'm going to put over here by the tree and just drop that down in there and see what happens. I don't know how spontaneous they are. Okay, so because I overwatered these last time, I'm going to use my handy dandy to get some water over the top of them. I don't want to displace the soil like I did last time, maybe, because I sprayed too much water and all the seeds ended up in big old piles. So I'm just giving them just a little water bath with my watering can. And then the next time I go to water them, I will take the top off and I will water them through the bottom. But just to get them started this time, I'm giving them a little water on the top. Alright, so that's what we have for those. And those are all replanted. So I'm going to put the lid on. And I'm going to just take them around the corner and set them aside. Again. Well, actually, I'm going to put them on top of these. I'm going to put it right there because my chair has a broken cactus in it. Alrighty, so now then, so the problem, as you can see, I'm not sure what caused that white film over the top, but this was my sage. So none of what I planted before came up. So I'm going to redo the dirt. The soil is moist on the bottom, but really dry on the top. So I may only have to just mix that up. And maybe put a little more water in it. But my can is out, so I gotta go over here and put some more water in. All right. So I am just gonna pour a little water in. Not too much, because it is really still moist. Even though the top was super duper dry, the inside was not. So I'm just going to redo these. And this is the consistency that we're wanting here. Moist, but not too. Get that down at the bottom. Okay, now that I got everything moist again, I'm gonna put it back in the little pot. And I'm sure I'm probably supposed to wash these out or something, but I don't know about that. See, that part is still wet. It's real dry, so I didn't get down there at the bottom very good. Whoops, way too much water. It's gonna be muddy. We don't want it muddy. Okay. And I am not going to compact that either. Alright. So there's my, okay. There's my soil. The topsoil. So, let me grab this sage. This is the package. And it's only 1/4 of an inch. 1/4 of an inch is not very big. So again, on these, I think I'm just going, ooh, there's different looking seeds. I just kind of want to scatter them about randomly. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Is just scatter them about randomly. because I intend to grow them in this pot and keep them growing. That's what I want to do. So what I'm going to do now is just cover them with some loose soil, not too much, just enough. Just about 1/4 of an inch of soil. Because 1/4 of an inch is not very deep. And then again, I'm just going to just give them just a little bit of a bath. Not enough to displace them like I did last time. I think just a little bit of water on the top. Whoops, see, a little too much water over there. Alright, so there we go. These guys are ready to go back into the window. So that sage is finished. Alright, so really, I was going to try to put radishes in one of these, but I don't think it's deep enough. But we'll try it. So this one was supposed to have basil in it, and the basil, like I said, the basil never came up. So I'm going to take that off. Put that dirt back in there. Let's squish it all up again. Give it some moisture. Not too much. Oops, see, there's some dry stuff way down there. I want that dry. There's some dry stuff down there. Okay, I think that's good. So I'm going to put this back in here. Okay. So, alright, so I got it filled almost to the top. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a deep enough container or not. But these are radish seeds. So let's take them out of there and see what they look like. And again, they need 1/4 of an inch. And that's the way these seeds look. So I'm just gonna spread them out on the top, and I will thin them out if they come up this time. I will thin them out and transplant the strongest ones. Alright, so that's there. Hopefully that's not too much soil on the top of them. We only needed about 1/4 of an inch. So now I'm gonna give them a drink of water. Of course, I'm a little bit out of water again.
Well, I know 4 strokes not good, Mom. Oh, you're recording.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Alrighty, we're all done. Replanted. Okay, so now here is the little, where I put the little plants in my room. Let's enter. This is an east facing window, so this window faces east. And then I also have these 2 lights right here. They are rated daylight, and so I understand that plants need at least 16 hours of daylight a day to get started. So I am going to be leaving these plants on, or these lights on, and trying to get these guys started. And this time I'm going to leave the little plastic on, because last time I took it off and I think that was bad for it as well. So here they are at their new home, and we will get an update next week. And thank you so much for watching.